So this is the wig that I'm going to be revamping. There's nothing wrong with the construction of the wig. However, I would like it to be another color now since we are no longer in summer and we have transitioned into fall. So we're just going to jump straight into it. The colors that I used were Burgundy Envy, number 79, Rich Amber, number 78, and Jet Black, which is number 121. So to protect the lace, I do use silicone mix. Silicone mix is like a repairing conditioner and works wonders. And y'all, I do not believe in spraying lace with Got2b glue spray. I've done it several times and it absolutely just does not work. I believe the dye just eats up the Got2b and still stains the lace. Silicone mix or any white conditioner really does the job with covering the lace and protecting the lace, especially when you are using the watercolor method. So I went in with my bucket that I use for all watercoloring and I filled it up about halfway with hot water from my sink. I don't boil my water, you guys, because I don't trust myself and my sink does the job. I then got my Burgundy Envy and I poured the entire bottle into the bucket. You want to make sure you get out every single drop. I then went in with the Rich Amber and I did those exact same steps. I emptied the bottles because I want my color super rich. I then went in with Jet Black, and you only want to use a little bit, you guys, because it's just to tone down the purple and the red tones. Make sure you guys mix super well so you get the clumps out, and don't forget your gloves. You don't want to mess up your new set. Once everything is mixed, you just want to dunk your hair in there. There's no right way to do this. You just want to make sure you coat every single strand. So that's what you guys see me doing, and as you can see from my part, you see that silicone mix is there and the lace will not be stained. And you just want to dunk it in and out, pressing it really well to make sure all of the color is distributed. And as you can see, that one dunk really coated it well. I actually went in a second time to just really make sure that all the strands were coated, but I did that off camera, but this is pretty much the result that you guys are gonna get. Okay, so this part is super important, guys. You wanna make sure you are really rinsing your hair well. You wanna rinse it with cold water only. Cold water really prevents the hair from bleeding and you losing the color you just added. And as you guys can see, that lace is not stained at all. These are also the products I use for shampooing and conditioning. I live by them and you should go to the store and get them right now. But make sure you are rinsing the hair very well, and I let my conditioner sit for like 45 minutes. Another important tip, you guys, I allow all of my units to air dry. I put them on my balcony facing the sun and they pretty much do their own thing. Air drying units really gets the hair dry and it also gets the cap dry. You don't want dry hair extensions and your cap is still wet, so I let it dry outside overnight. This particular unit did take a couple of hours to dry because it was humid on this day. I do live in Texas, so you know how that be, but I do comb the hair out from root to tip while it is wet, so when it dries it's not matted. And this is what you guys are gonna get. I do not blow dry this unit at all. I let it air dry outside for a couple of hours and I actually did just forget about it. So I let it sit out there overnight, but this is all outside doing. I did take my hot comb and molding spray and flat iron the top out so it's flat, but it looks good from here. So this is the wig on my head and I still felt it was not flat enough. One tip that I can give you guys, when you are pressing your unit out on a canvas blockhead, that is not your actual head shape. So when you do put it on your head, it is going to appear a bit more bulkier. So that is why I do press it out for a second time on my actual head so it molds to my head. So after you do the other side, you do want to do the other side as well. Bulky wigs definitely show in pictures, so you want to make sure you are hot combing both sides of your head and not just one part. That's super important, and I did have to say that because you would be surprised of the amount of people who only hot comb one side, especially when they have a side part. This also is not a hair styling tutorial. That's going to be an entirely separate video, so I am just going to breeze past this, but this is the process. Enjoy it, and I cannot wait for you all to see the end. And this is the final look, you guys. It came out exactly how I wanted, and I am absolutely in love with it. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I cannot wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye.